Hey guys, TheNuttyBuckeye's back here for another couple of JoyToy reviews. As if you've been following the channel, you know I've done the first two in these JoyToy Corvus Belli Infinity series from the Marauders unit, 5307th Rangers. And I have been incredibly impressed with how these have turned out. And I'm just floored at the quality that JoyToy is putting out on these 1/18th scale action figures. Like, it just boggles my mind. Like, I'm not supposed to expect this. But since I've gone over the articulation the last two videos, I figured this one I will just bust open number 3 and number 4 and just cover them both at the same time. As you can see, it's got JoyToy Bellis Infinity, or Bellis Corvus Belli Infinity up at the top for the title, who makes it. JoyToy is the one who's the manufacturer, but it's a licensed product from Corvus Belli Infinity. That's the game line. And then you've got the army name, which is Ariadna. And these are Rangers. Rangers lead the way with their little patch there. It's recommended for 15 plus. It's got their scale, 1/18th. The actual height, 10.6 or 4.1 inch. And again, they're from the Marauders 5307th Ranger unit. We got character number 3 and character number 4. And it's obvious, it's just a lot of part swapping on the models. But just wow. That's all I know, even how to say it. But again, no point in going over the articulation today. We will just do a real quick breakdown of the models themselves, what comes in each different box, and show you guys that. If anybody's got a chance to pick up any JoyToy, I encourage you, take the chance, especially if it's at a good price, because these models have been blowing me away, mind-blowing. This one, just like yesterday and the day before, or the last couple videos, they're all packed in there. It's got 3 extra hands. He's got his, looks like a heavy-duty machine gun, some binoculars, and rocket launchers. I mean, this one looks like the money's worth. You get a lot of stuff in this one. And as you can see, I'm being a little more careful. Day 1 on the videos, don't know if you were watching, I went crazy ripping it open, and a couple hands went flying. Pardon me for the noise of the plastic there, getting him out of his prison. But again, the action figure, got his heavy rifle, extra hands, and you got the silicone packet, the desiccant, whatever it is, to keep you from drying out. Similar to the last gentleman, number 2, this guy has his knife sheath on his armor-plated stomach piece, and he's got his sidearm at his hip holster, his thigh holster. The armor plates, just like on the others, are movable. You can move around. You can get them where you like them on the action figure. I am just floored at how awesome these feel and how they are. I don't know really how the game plays. I'd love to learn how to play the miniature game, possibly try to figure out how to do it like a small skirmish game where you could use action figures and play at 1/18th scale. That'd be kind of sweet. And again, he's got a rocket launcher, comes with this figure. Little scope, glowing red, and tips of his rockets. His heavy-duty machine gun. You can see there's a round in the chamber. I don't know if this even is a real one. It looks very high tech, but then again, I have seen some crazy machine guns in movies. Got a pair of binoculars here. And then the same 3 hands as last time. We've got a left hand trigger finger, a right hand C grip, and then a left hand, like a directing hand, like go that way, or I guess it could be a cupping hand for under the rifle. I figured it'd be more of a cup, but I don't know, that might not work too bad. I'd have to check it out. But those are the same things that have come in the first 2 we've seen, and we all know how I feel about those. Now we'll move on to number 4. This one looks like he's got a slightly different head sculpt because they've had 2 head sculpts they've repeated, and then of course the bodies are all repetitive. But this one appears to have some kind of like night vision scopes or goggles on his helmet, and that's a different kind of a head sculpt than what we've seen so far. I know that Big Bad Toy Store carries some JoyToy models. They've actually got specific websites for JoyToy. There's other fan groups and sites that do carry their toys, so you can find them throughout the internet. Again, the main reason I picked mine up when I did, I just had an exceptionally good deal from Target, and it was from a third party, and I had gift cards for Target that I needed to blow, and I figured, why not make the best of both worlds, try out a new figure line I've been interested in, and take advantage of getting rid of these gift cards I had. So I thought it was a great idea. This 4th action figure here in the unit, as I was saying, he comes with what would appear to be night vision goggles, tactical goggles. They are got a red glow to them. As with the other models, his armor plates are all movable. He's got the same articulation as the other 3 in the group. This gentleman's got a belt pouch on his stomach, and it looks like they might be able to be popped out. I can't tell if they're glued or if that's... It looks like it might be glued, but if you get the glue to melt, you could probably pop and swap on some of the gear, some of the smaller items. That's why they switched the knife with the pouch. And again, these guys, I know I sound like a broken record, and you guys might be sick of hearing it by now, but I can't describe to you enough how these models do not like, they look like they're small Joes or generic. I mean, I'm not saying the paint job looks like that. I'm just saying the size of them, the scale of them. When I see the scale of them, it makes me think, oh, inexpensive action figures and cheap action figures. Well, these are by no means inferior, cheap, or poor quality. These have a durability and a thickness to the plastic. It's a feeling like you get when you have really good, high quality 6-inch action figures. Not to like try to kiss their butt or anything, but it feels a lot like the material and the plastics that Valaverse uses for his Action Force line. But I didn't expect to find this quality on a 3 3/4 or 4-inch line with how good they are. I mean, it's just truly mind-blowing from my perspective. But again, some people out there might have been picking up JoyToy and been in on the secret and knew from the get that they were as fantastic as they are. But again, this guy comes with the same, almost the same build out as the last one without the rocket launcher. He's got his binoculars. He's got a left-handed trigger hand with a trigger finger. He's got his right-handed C grip, or just a gripping hand. And then another left hand, like directing, ordering, or cupping hand. And he comes with a fourth weapon. So this one looks like it might have a sniper, like a sound reducer. I forget what they're called. Basically a silencer, but there's another name for him, on the tip of his machine gun. And that would explain the night vision goggles. They probably have like direction and distance and the goggles, stuff like that in the storyline, and gives them a much better shot for a sniper. But these, that is the loadout of the two newest models for Mr. number 3 and Mr. 4 for the Infinity Marauders from the Corvus Belly line. And I can't, again, I know I sound like an idiot, but these guys are just chef's kiss. Fantastic. If you have comments on JoyToy, now that I've at least messed around with them a bit, at least I can answer these 4 on the Marauders, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you guys have on them. If you've got any comments on the models on JoyToy, if you've picked up any of the JoyToy, I'm really interested and curious how the Space Marines are, how they work out. And I've seen some of their terrain pieces that look really cool, and they kind of snap together. But yeah, I'd love to hear your comments on these models, what you think of them, what you think of JoyToy, what you think of the video itself. I know the last 3 have kind of been rambling on about JoyToy and this particular unit, but it was a 4-figure deal, and I didn't want to just take attention away from one for the others. But yeah, I'd love to hear back your feedback. Please leave me a comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know why you haven't, because I'm awesome. I mean, people like me. Well, 60 some of you did, at least last time I checked. But if you get a chance and you've been this far, leave a special comment. Put Buckeye in the comment bar. That way I know you went this far. And then if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I'm just always trying to get more people and have them give me a chance. They can hear what I'm talking about on my toy reviews and other reviews that I do on the channel. But no matter what, be aware of the darkness. You got to turn away from that. Turn towards the light. No matter what you're going through, there are people out there that love you and do care about you. So look out for that. Look for them. Everything's going to be better. And Nutty Buckeye is going to head out. God bless. Peace.